I'm Sally Cole with Story Hour Academy, and this is our phonics lesson about the letter G. The letter G makes two consonant sounds. It makes a hard G sound, G, and it makes a soft G sound, J, which is the same sound that the letter J makes, J. Let's practice writing the letter G. We are going to start by writing a lowercase g 5 times while saying the sound that it makes. So get out your paper and pencil. Here we go. The lowercase g starts like the letter C, but is closed in by a line that begins at the midline, goes past the baseline, and curves like that. Lowercase g makes two sounds, hard G, G, and soft G, J. Let's do that again. Lowercase g makes two sounds, hard G, G, and soft G, J. Lowercase g makes two sounds, hard G, G, and soft G, J. Lowercase g makes two sounds, hard G, G, and soft G, J. Letter G makes two sounds, hard G, G, and soft G, J. Now let's do the capital G 5 times. The capital G also starts out like a capital C, except you go all the way up to the midline and you put a little line going in toward the center. There's capital G. Makes two sounds, G and J. Capital G makes two sounds, G and J. Capital G makes two sounds, G and J. Capital G makes two sounds, G and J. And last one, capital G makes two sounds, G and J. Now you may be wondering, when does letter G make its hard G sound, G, and when does letter G make its soft G sound, J? And there are guidelines for that. Let's study the guideline. Letter G may make a soft G sound, J, before E, I, or Y. Otherwise, letter G usually makes a hard G sound, G. So let's put this guideline into practice by writing some words where letter G makes the hard G sound. First, let's write some words with the hard G sound, G, before letter A. Let's start with gap. You hear the G in gap? We write that with a G that says G, an A that says A, and a P that says P. G, A, P. Next word, gal. Here we have a hard G that says G because it comes before an A that says A, and the word ends with the L that says ul. Say it together fast, gal. Next word, game. Here we have the hard G, G, the long A, an M that says and a silent final E that's telling us that the A makes that long sound. G, A, We don't pronounce the E. Say it together fast. Game. Next word, gate. We have the hard G, G, the A that makes its long sound A, a T that says T, and the silent final E. G, A, T. Say it together fast. Gate. And gain. We've got the G that says G, the AI phonogram. This is two-letter long A that may not be used at the end of English words. N that says N, G, A, N. Say it together fast. Gain. Right, now let's write some words where the hard G sound, G, comes before letter E. Like in get. So G before E can make the hard sound G or the soft sound J. So later we're going to show some words where it makes the soft sound J before an E. But in this word, it's a hard sound. G, E, T. Say it together fast. Get. Next word, geek. Here you've got the hard G, G. The double E that says E. And a K that says K. G, E, K. Say it together fast. Geek. Next word, gear. We've got the hard G, G before the E-A-R phonogram. So write that phonogram out. E-A-R is a phonogram that makes 3 sounds, but in this word it says ear. G, ear. Say it together fast. Gear. Next word, gecko. This is a little lizard. We have a hard G, G, an E that makes it short sound E, a CK that says K, and an O that makes its long sound because it's an open syllable. O, G, E, K, O. Say it together fast. Gecko. Last word, tiger. Here we have a T that says T, an I that makes its long sound I because this is the first syllable of a 2-syllable word. It ends with a vowel, so it's open, and the vowel makes a long sound. Second syllable is gur with a G, hard G, G, and the ER phonogram that says T, I, G, Say it together fast. Tiger. Right, now you've also got hard G before letter I. This is another vowel letter where G can either say G or J before the I. We're just going to start by looking at words where it makes the hard G sound, G. As in gig. Let's get a little more space here. We have the hard G, G. Short I, I. Another hard G, G. G, I, G. Say it together fast. Gig. Next word, give. We've got the hard G, G. Short I, I. A V that says V. But English words don't end in V, so we add a silent final E here. G, I, V. E doesn't say anything. Say it together fast. Give. Next word, girl. With the hard G, G. The IR phonogram that says and an L that says ol. G, ol. Say it together fast. Girl. Next word, gift. We've got the hard G, G. The I that makes its short sound I. an F that says f, and a T that says t. The I makes it short sound because this is a closed syllable that ends in a consonant letter. Next word, gill. We have a hard G, g, an I that says I, and a LL that says ol. Like gift, this is a closed syllable because it ends with a consonant letter, so the I makes it short I sound I. Next, let's write some words with a hard G, g before letter O. First word, go. Get a little more space here. Go is a hard G, g, followed by a O. This is an open syllable, so the O makes its a long O sound. O, g, O, go. Next word, got. Hard G, g. The O that makes its short O sound, ah. And a T that says t. This is a closed syllable word because it ends with a consonant, so the O makes it short sound. Next word, goal. Here we've got the hard G, g, the OA phonogram that makes a long O sound, and an L that says ol, g, o, ol, goal. Next word, goat. Got the hard G, g, the OA that says O, and a T that says t. G-O-T. Say it together fast, goat. Next word, gone. Hard G, g. An O that makes it short O sound, ah. An N that says And a special use case for silent final E, which is to make the word longer. G-A-N, gone. Now let's look at some words where a hard G, g, comes before the letter U. First word, gut. We've got the hard G, g, the short U, and the T that says t. The U makes its short U sound because it's in a closed syllable that ends with the consonant letter, the consonant T. G-a-t. Say it together fast, gut. Next word, gum. We've got the hard G, g, the U that makes its short sound, and an M that says G-a. Say it together fast, gum. Next word, golf. We've got the hard G, g, short U, L that says ol, F that says f, g, ol, f. Say it together fast, golf. Next word, goal. We've got the hard G, g, short U, LL that says ol, g, ol. Say it together fast, goal. Next word, gunk. Got the hard G, g, the U that says an N that says and a K that says k. G, k. Say it together fast, gunk. And then we've got hard G before letter Y. This is another one where before letter Y, G can say either G or J. It's a bit of a memorization exercise to always know which it says. But let's look at some examples. Piggy. Here we've got a P that says P, an I that says I, a GG that says G, and a Y that says E. You remember from our letter Y lesson, Y makes 4 sounds, the consonant Y, only at the beginning of a word or syllable, and then it makes 3 vowel sounds, I, and E. So in this case, it's making the long E vowel sound of Y, E, which is also the 4th sound of Y. And you'll see this pattern quite a bit with GGY. Ends in G, piggy, doggy. We've got a D that says D, an O that says ah, a GG that says G, and a Y that says E. Doggy. Next word, foggy. With an F that says F, an O that says ah, a GG that says G, and a Y that says E. F, A, G, E, foggy. And then let's write some words where hard G, G comes before a consonant. So usually it's a R or an L that the G is coming before. Let's get a little more space here. First word, greet. We have a G that says G, an R that says the double E that says E, and a T that says T. You should greet your guest at the door. Next word is grip. Here we've got a hard G, G, an R that says an I that says I, and a P that says P. G, I, P. Say it together fast, grip. Next word, glad. We've got a G that says G, an L that says O, an A that says A, and a D that says D. G, O, A, D. Say it together fast, glad. Next word, globe. We've got the G that says G, the L that says O, the O that makes a long O sound, O, a B that says B, and a silent final E that's telling us that the O makes its long O sound. G, O, O, B. We don't pronounce the E. Say it together fast. Globe. And last set of examples for hard G. Let's write some words where hard G, G, comes at the end of a word. We already saw that with gig, but here's another one. Big. We have a B that says B, an I that says I, and a G that says G. Let's get a little more space here. Next word, dog. We have a D that says D, an O that says ah, and a G that says G. D, ah, G, dog. Next word, leg. We have an L that says O, an E that says and a G that says G. O, G, leg. Next word, pig. A P that says P, an I that says I, and a G that says G. P, I, G, pig. Next word, drag. We've got a D that says D, an R that says an A that says A, and a G that says G. D, A, g, drag. So that's a bunch of examples where the letter G makes the hard G sound g. Now let's write some words where the letter G makes a soft G sound, j. The guideline that we want to keep in mind is that the letter G may make a soft G sound, j, before E, I, or Y. Okay, so a soft G, j, before letter E. Let's write some words like this. First word, gem, like a gemstone. There's a G that says j, an E that says and an M that says m. Next word, gel. Got a G that says j, an E that says and an L that says o, gel. Next word, germ. We have a G that says j, the ER phonogram that says and the M that says m. J, m. Say it together fast. Germ. Next word is 2 syllables, wager. First syllable, way. It's a W that says w, followed by a that makes its long A sound a, because it's in an open syllable that ends with a vowel. W-a, ger. G that says j, and ER that says wager. Next word, gentle. Got a G that says j, an E that says an N that says a T that says t, an L that says o, and a silent final E, because every syllable must have a written vowel. This is a 2-syllable word. First syllable, gent. Second syllable, o. And the E is there to be the vowel for the L-E, o syllable. Now let's write some words with a soft G, j, before silent final E. First word, age. Here we've got an A that says a G that says j, and a silent final E. This E has 2 roles. It softens the G from a hard G, g, to the soft G, j, and it makes the A say its name. A, j. The E is silent. Say it together fast. Age. Next word, page. Here we've got a P that says p, an A that makes this long A sound a G that says j, because it's followed by a silent final E. Just like age, this silent final E has 2 roles. It softens the G to j, and it makes the A long. Next word, large. We have an L that says O, the AR phonogram that says R, the G that says j, because it comes before a silent final E. So the vowel here, AR, is already known. It's R. So this silent final E has only 1 role, which is to make the G soften to its second sound, the soft sound, j. O, R, j. And we don't pronounce the silent final E. Large. Next word, merge. We've got an M that says the ER that says and the G that says j, because it's coming before a silent final E. J. merge. Next word, hinge. We've got the H that says h, the I that says I, the N that says n, the G that says j, because it comes before a silent final E. H, I, N, j. Say it together fast. Hinge. Now let's write some words where the soft G sound, j, comes before letter I. First word, giant. Here we've got a G that says j, an I that says I. That's the first syllable, gi. And then the second syllable is spelled A-N-T. This is an unstressed syllable, and so the vowel letter A makes an unstressed vowel sound. Unt, giant. Next word, ginger. We've got a G that says j, an I that says I, an N that says n. First syllable, gin. Second syllable, ger. Another soft G sound, j. That's coming before the E in the ER phonogram. Ginger. Next word, logic. We've got a L that says ul, an O that says ah, a G that says j. That's our first syllable, lodge. Second syllable, ick. I that says I, and C that says k. The G comes before the I, and so it can soften to j. Logic. Next word, margin. Got the M that says the AR that says R, the G that says j, I that says I, and N that says n. And next word, tragic. We've got the T that says t, the R that says the A that says a, the G that says j, the I that says I, and the C that says k, t, a, j, I, k. Tragic. And there's one more set of words for soft G. These are where the soft G sound, j, comes before letter Y, like in gym. Do you ever go to the gym? Let's get a little more space here. Gym is spelled G, Y. The Y makes a short I sound, I. And then the M says j, I, gym. Next word, gypsy. We've got the G that says j, coming before a Y that makes the short I sound, I. The P that says p. An S that says s. Our next lesson will be about the letter S. And a Y that says E. J, I, P, S, E, gypsy. The next word is gyrate, which means to move in a circle. This starts with a G that makes the soft G sound j, a Y that says the long I sound I, because it's at the end of an open syllable, an R that says an A that makes a long A sound, a T that says t, and a silent final E that's telling us that that A makes that long A sound. J, I, A, T, gyrate. Next word, dingy. Sort of another word for dirty. got a D that says D, an I that says I, an N that says N, a G that says J, and a Y that says E. D, I, N, J, E. Say it together fast. Dingy. So now you've seen firsthand how letter G may make a soft G sound, J, before E, I, or Y. And that leaves just a few more things to show you about the letter G. The first thing to show is that there are other phonograms that make the hard G and soft G sounds. I want you to make 2 columns on your paper. In the left column, label it hard G. Hard is spelled with an H that says H, the AR phonogram that says R, and the D that says D. Hard G, that's our G sound. And soft G, that's spelled with an S that says S, an O that says Ah, an F that says F, and a T that says T. Soft G, that's our J sound. Let's get some more space here. Alright, hard G. We just learned today that the letter G can make the hard G sound G, but also a phonogram, GU, can make the hard G sound G. In this case, this is kind of like QU, where QU says Qu, well, GU says G in some words. And when it does, the U is not a vowel. It's just part of the consonant G sound. Another phonogram that says hard G, G is GH, like in ghost. And the H is silent, but the GH together says G. And we will study these phonograms in separate lessons later in the Story Hour Academy curriculum. And then for soft G, today we learned that letter G can make the soft G sound J, but also, you already know, letter J makes the same sound, J. And then there's this phonogram, DGE. DGE says J. So this is another phonogram, DGE, that we will cover in a later lesson. For now, you can just know that when you see DGE, you say J. Okay? Let's read these phonograms quickly. G, 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 J, J, J. Got it? Now, the next thing that I want you to know about the letter G is that the letter G also shows up in the following phonograms that we know. So write these down. NG. This is a distinct sound in the English language. Ng, like in ring or hang or song. And in the Story Hour Academy curriculum, we cover NG as a consonant digraph in lesson 22. So if you don't remember this phonogram, go back to lesson 22. Now write down the phonogram EIGH. This is a vowel phonogram that we learned about in lesson 30. EIGH is 4-letter long A, as in 8. And then G also shows up in the phonogram we know, IGH, which is another vowel phonogram. Makes a long I sound, I. We covered that in lesson 32. So, a, I. In these three phonograms, the G will not make the G sound or the J sound. Instead, it works together with other letters to make a phonogram sound. A, and I. Last thing here, letter G shows up in the following phonograms that we haven't learned yet. So write these down. GN is a phonogram where the G is silent and it makes the sound of N. As in gnat. And we've got AIGH. This is a vowel phonogram. It makes a long A sound, as in straight. We'll have lessons on all of these, so you don't have to remember them now. There's the phonogram AUGH, and this makes two sounds. It can say a broad A, ah, as in taught, or it can say af, as in laugh. And then there is OUGH, phonogram OUGH. This is the craziest phonogram. It makes 6 sounds, and we'll have a lesson about it later. And that's everything you need to know about G. That's all the most important stuff. Your assignment is to read as many words containing the letter G as you can, and I want you to start with the story titled The Giraffe and the Palms, which you can find on pages 79 through 84 of the book titled Happy Hour Stories. And I will link to a digital download of that book in the description of this video. That's it for today. See you again soon here at Story Hour Academy.